everyone, welcome to Weekend Box Office, where it looks like finally after 7 weeks in a row, Avatar is staying #1 movie in domestic box office. Finally, it has been taken down from the #1 spot by Knock at the Cabin. This brand new M. Night Shyamalan movie. Looks like this movie finally took #1. I will say it's opened soft, this number, when I look at it. It did open to $14 million at the domestic market, and also there is another brand new movie called 80 For Brady, starring Rita Moreno, Jane Fonda, Tom Brady himself. This movie also opened to $12 million on 3-day weekend, and this movie's budget was only $20 million. And this movie, it was from Paramount. That is very interesting, and looks like Avatar is finally dethroned from #1 spot by Knock at the Cabin. So very interesting weekend. So looks like Knock at the Cabin, it did get a mixed reception from the audience, this movie. I think some people really, not all the people, I guess some people like this movie. People are praising, all the actings are really good in this movie. Dave Bautista, everybody is praising Dave Bautista, who was really good in Glass Onion. Looks like Knock at the Cabin, he's also really good. So this movie, Knock at the Cabin, is actually it's made by M. Night Shyamalan, his own money. You know, he didn't he always produce his own movie, and it cost to make $20 million. So did movie already, it's sitting at $21 million at worldwide market. And while this movie looks like it's not going to be flop at the box office, simply because the movie's budget is really low. How can it flop? But it isn't a hit either, like other movies like Old, which I liked quite a lot, that movie Old. I thought the premise for that movie is quite interesting. Although, as always, M. Night Shyamalan's movie, the way the Old movie ended, I was like, that was kind of weird twist. That being said, I still like that movie Old. So I have not seen this Knock at the Cabin. Probably I'm gonna see when it comes out on DVD, because sounds like Knock at the Cabin is getting a mixed reception from the audience. Like some people are liking it. Most of the people are saying it was kind of not that interesting. Some people actually said it was wasting of their time. I saw all this reaction from the Rotten Tomatoes score, I'm saying from. So I think at this point, I think M. Night Shyamalan, he will look at this movie's box office success. He will say, oh, it's doing okay. Well, it wasn't hit because this movie's trailer never created any huge budget or anything. This movie's only star is, I guess, known as Dave Bautista. Although some people are blaming this movie for this thing has. I don't know if this couple is affecting this movie's box office. Could be though. Then again, Universal did targeted this movie for Pacific audience, although this audience are not that huge at number. But I think it didn't bother people when they are watching. I think the trailer itself never created that much buzz. That is why it didn't do that great, like Old, I should say. But I think at this point, M. Night Shyamalan, he will look at this number and he will be happy. That being said, maybe not that happy, but I think he will be okay. I bet he has already his next project lining up. You know, end of the day, people do talk about him. It's rare these days people talk about director more than its movie. So that's very interesting. Of course, that being said, Avatar: The Way of Water looks like it has become now the highest grossing international movie. Like, it has taken down Titanic at the international market. Now the Avatar: The Way of Water sitting at the global box office number is 2.17. And at this point, looks like it will take down Titanic overall box office number at some point. People are predicting maybe next week or maybe end of next week or so, because this movie, it is going to be on theater for a very long time. Probably Disney's gonna keep this movie until this movie reach huge number, as much as they can. Also, they're gonna be probably doing re-release. So, this movie's success is really, for me personally, really surprising. I never thought this movie will cross his Titanic, like it will take down his Titanic all-time box office number. Then again, in the first place, I can't believe it. The Titanic made that much money. So, who am I to say anything? Neither I can believe the first Avatar made that much money. Yeah, this name sells, I was talking about M. Night Shyamalan's movie. People also like James Cameron movie too. Especially James Cameron, he's really created his reputation worldwide market, International audience really like his movie, especially when you look at all this number, like especially China, Europe, this movie, also Korea. This movie's number is exceptional, I think, personally. Obviously, people like James Cameron's work. And that's my thought on this weekend box office. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie's overall number. If you enjoyed about this video, don't forget to watch other videos on other topics. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.